Welcome to Let's Play Solitaire. This game will be unedited, so it will be in real time. I will try to slow down to explain what I'm thinking. For more tips, of course, check out these other videos. My favorite, of course, is the Solitaire Complete Tip Guide highlighted in yellow. I made this over the course of 2,000 games and tried to put my best tips in there to help you get better. Let's go ahead and get started right now. Okay. As always, I like to attack the columns first and save the early cards in the draw pile for later, because you can manipulate the back end of the draw pile. Let's go ahead and get started here. It looks like we got a few aces. We've also got a 10 and an 8, and we can also move this king right here. Let's go ahead and start with that. Okay, we're going to move the aces next up to the foundation pile there. There's the other ace. And we can move this queen as well. Oh, another ace to move. Really good start so far. Going to move the king from the column, but we may move it back if there's no other plays here. And we'll keep the number of the card in mind. 7 we can play, so we'll see how that variation plays out. We can play the deuce of diamonds, so that's good. We cannot play the 5. And I think we're going to go with this for now. Okay, here's the draw pile. Again, remember I said I'm going to save the first card for insurance. We're not going to play this. We're going to save it for insurance for later, so we can manipulate the rest of the draw pile, because there's like 24 cards in this draw pile here. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. A king and a queen. That could be... Well, we're saving this first card as insurance, so we're going to go with what we have. But that was another option, to keep the king up here and then play the king and the queen. And then black jack, red 10. I'm almost enticed by that option here. I may actually go back. Yeah. I think I'm going to go back and just go back a few moves here. So we're going to go back where the king and the queen came out. Okay, we're going to play this. We'll play this. And I'm really enticed by the... because we got 2 red 10s, and I would like to play one of those 2, or look at what the variations are of that. So we're going to play king, queen, and then there should be a black jack coming up soon. We can play this as well. And let's see, there's the black jack. Okay. Now we're going to see which variation we can play here. There's 2 different variations. We'll use the undo button to try to figure out which one is the best. Okay, so that one's a dead end. Let's see what this one is. That one's got a few moves here. Let's move the 3 of hearts. We can move that jack. We can also move this deuce up here. We can move this 10, black 10 from the draw pile. And we still have the king. The king can still move, so that's kind of good. We can move this deuce as well, although I may be cautious. Well, that's enough of a trade-off. I will take this open column for that. Well, it will be an open column in just a minute. If I remember correctly, I think there was a deuce of diamonds. Was it the next card? Oh, yeah, there's the deuce of diamonds right there. We can also move the 3 of diamonds. So deuce of diamonds going up top. 3 of diamonds going up top, and we managed to have an open column for the next king we should find in this. And we've also, I believe, have our insurance card, or do we? Well, we'll see on the front end here. I don't think we have an insurance card because we played one of these cards below, but there we can move the 2 of hearts. And we'll just play through and see what comes out here. 5 of diamonds. Nope. Okay, we need 4 diamonds is going to be our insurance card. And we're going to save that. We are going to save that for later. Let's see what other options there are. Hopefully I didn't miss anything obvious here. Okay, king is going to be the first card we play with a red queen. Okay, we do have a red queen, and that red queen is going to come out on the next go-around, so that will be good for us. Again, when let's see, this draw pile right here, like I said, when you play a card, the rest of the cards reset. So if I play 1 card, let's go back right here. So, okay, we go through the draw pile. I play this 1 king right here, okay? The next time it resets, this queen is going to be the front card. this 7 is also going to be the front card. 7 of diamonds, that is. Now, if I had played 2 cards, this 7 of clubs would be the front card. So how you play early cards in the draw pile has a big impact. And you got to try to think in terms of that at all times so you can maximize the number of moves you make and get your win percentage up to a high number. Well, if you'd like to be able to get a high win percentage number. So, okay, let's go through here again. And the queen should be available. There's the red queen. Now we just need another blackjack. And we can move that 10, although I think that was a dead end 10. So let's see. This 7 of clubs, black 7, is going to be next, which will be good for us because that will allow us to move potentially one of these columns here later on. So let's go through again. We do have the blackjack. We're going to save it, though, for later. And we're going to save this 4 diamonds for later. So let's see what we have here. 9 of diamonds is a considerable play card, but I would like to attack from the back of the draw pile, so we're going to play the 7 here. And we can play the 6. And now I think you can kind of see my plan here. We're going to play the 6 of diamonds. We can move both of these 5s out of these columns right here and keep our fingers crossed that there may be some cards we can get rid of there. So going to play that 5. That was not a good card, but we still have this 5 to play. And that's not the best card, but not the worst card. We're going to play that 4. And that's a really good card for us. That's the ace of spades. It gives us all 4 of the foundation piles. So we're going to start moving these spades up. 3 of spades goes up. We can also move hearts up. 3 of hearts, 4 of hearts. And yeah, we are making some progress here. Okay, going through again. And I believe it was the second card was an option here. The 9 of diamonds, that was our option. We are going to play that. And we are going to, let's see. We're going to hold off on doing anything with the 8 unless we have another king. We want to be able to open up another column if we have to, but we don't have to right now. So let's go through here again. 5 of diamonds. Okay, let's go through one more time. 4 diamonds. There's the 8 of spades, the card we want to move. We also want to move the 4 of spades. We will be doing that very shortly. And it looks like we're kind of bottlenecked here. Okay. Here is a critical decision-making spot. And as you can see, we're going to go back to the draw pile right there. We've saved this for insurance. A lot of the time, our first instinct would be to, okay, play this, and play this. Don't try to get out of that mindset if you can, because that can be the recipe for losing. So let's go back here. Remember that each move we make pulls 1 or 2. So if we move 1 card, it pulls 1 card. If we do 2 cards, it pulls 2. Well, the question is, what is the next card? Let's take a look. If we move 1 card, the next card down is going to be the 4 of spades. We want to play that. Now, alternatively, if we move 2 cards down, the next card down would be the 8 of spades. And then we'd have the 4 of spades behind that. So we can actually play both here, but a lot of times you're only going to want to play 1 so you can manipulate the straw pile as many times as possible and try to get these cards out of here. So, okay, we are going to play this blackjack. We're not going to play the 9. We're not going to play the 9. We're going to save that for later. We're going to play the 10. And that was kind of sort of a good card. Well, maybe. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yes, it is. We can move the 6 under the 7. There's the king, and the question is, well, there's no real question, really. We want to move this 8 of clubs right here so that we can open up this column. So we're going to move this king over right there. And now we can move this 4 and 5 of clubs up. We will be moving a lot of cards up shortly, and we're going to wait. We're not going to move the 9. We're not going to move the 9 yet. We're going to wait on the reset. Or actually, we don't even need the reset. We can play straight through here. Let's see. Oh, now we have to play the 9. Let's go back here. Because we've moved so many cards, we're going to have to play the 9. And the reason we can play the 9 now is because this queen was bottlenecking us, it no longer is. Let's see what's behind the queen. Okay, there's a jack. Wow. This is really good. Really good for us. We're going to be solving this very shortly. Queen goes down. We can now play the 8. We can play the 4. And more importantly, the next card was the jack. We can play that jack, the red jack of hearts, which allows us to open up this last column right here. And now it's a matter of just getting rid of the rest of these cards. So 5 of spades goes up, 6 of spades goes up, 5 of hearts up, 6 of hearts up. We do need a 5 of diamonds, which we don't see right here, but let's see what else we have. We have a 7 of spades. We have a 6 of clubs. We have a 7 of hearts, which allows us to move the 8 of hearts up top, pull this 9 of clubs down, and the last 2 cards happen to be the 5 of diamonds and 7 of diamonds. And of course, that is going to solve this puzzle right here. And that wraps this up. I am signing out. Thank you for watching, and good luck.